Superman, the man of steel, the last son of Krypton. For nearly a century, he has stood as the gold standard of heroism, an icon so powerful, so complete that every other champion in comics is measured against him. Strength beyond measure, speed beyond comprehension, durability that defies physics. Today, we're taking the strongest heroes in the Marvel Universe and ranking them by their chances against Superman. Some have no business stepping in the ring. Others can trade blows. A select few can fight him evenly. And only the rarest, most broken Marvel beings can actually bring down the man of tomorrow. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel to enable me to make more videos like this. Please just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't take more than a second. Thanks. To properly understand the mountain these Marvel heroes must climb, we need to understand Superman at his peak. Clark Kent is power-defined. His physical strength ranges from measurable, mind-breaking feats like pulling the Earth back into orbit or casually dragging moons to the completely unquantifiable, such as lifting an infinite book with infinite pages or supporting beings whose weight is described as eternity itself. He's bench pressed the weight of the Earth for 5 days straight without collapsing. He's moved compressed star systems, shifted realities, and broken space-time barriers during fights. There are characters who lift cars. There are characters who lift mountains. Superman lifts concepts. His durability is equally absurd. He's taken hits equivalent to the force of the planet itself. Survived at the center of the Earth while enduring temperatures rivaling the sun and pressure millions of times beyond surface levels. He's tanked planet-colliding impacts between Apocalypse and New Genesis, endured supernovas, galaxy-erasing attacks, collapsing universes, and even 2 Big Bang events described as infinities of creation. When existence bends, Superman remains. And then there's the speed. Superman can blitz at light speed easily, but his true limits go far beyond that. He's flown from the center of the universe back to Earth in 60 days, a trip light itself would take hundreds of thousands of years to complete. He fights in microseconds and nanoseconds, landing thousands of strikes before an opponent can blink. When Superman decides to blitz, most characters in fiction simply cease to be relevant. Add in heat vision capable of vaporizing doomsday and freeze breath powerful enough to freeze gods, and it's no wonder Superman is the hero benchmark. With that foundation set, now we can judge Marvel's champions fairly. Spider-Man, brilliant and beloved as he is, stands no chance. Even in Peter's highest showings, lifting buildings, dodging bullets, reacting to lightning, he simply lands nowhere near Superman's tier. It's not disrespect, it's physics. Superman moves planets. Peter struggles with skyscrapers.
That grenade! Whip grenade! Splitter whip! Go!
There is no path to victory. Beta Ray Bill, however, is a different story. A warrior forged by the gods, Bill has shaken stars, rattled the universe, and matched Thor's strike for strike. His weapon Stormbreaker channels colossal Asgardian magic, Superman's known weakness. He has wounded Galactus, clashed with cosmic entities, and survived reality-breaking blows. Bill has the strength, durability, and mystical firepower to trade evenly with Clark. A true 50-50 matchup, a brawl of mythic proportions where either warrior could fall depending on the day. Iron Man, for all his genius and suit upgrades, caps out far sooner. Tony's build, Hulkbusters, Thorbuster armor, Bleeding Edge, Endosim, all impressive systems capable of injuring some of Marvel's strongest heroes. But even those powerful suits eventually get overwhelmed. Superman exceeds every limit Tony has ever engineered around. Even if Iron Man created a theoretical Superman buster, the history of his busters doesn't inspire confidence. He might land meaningful hits, but a victory, number. Namor follows a similar trend. The Submariner can stand toe-to-toe with beings like the Hulk or the Thing, under the right conditions, especially underwater. He's a powerhouse capable of shattering ships, cracking mountains, and tearing through armies. But he has also broken his own hand trying to strike Thanos, a level of durability he cannot breach. Against Superman, Namor could put up a fight, but nothing close to a threat. Wolverine, one of Marvel's greatest fighters, fares slightly differently. His adamantium claws would indeed pierce Superman if Logan could ever touch him. The claws have cut through almost everything in Marvel, and magic-adjacent metals sometimes affect Clark. But landing that blow against someone who perceives time in nanoseconds? Impossible. Wolverine is unkillable, relentless, terrifying up close. But he is not beating Superman. It's simply not happening. Silver Surfer becomes the first Marvel champion truly capable of defeating the Man of Steel. The power cosmic is one of the most versatile, reality-shaping forces in fiction. Surfer possesses comparable speed, comparable strength, comparable durability, and then layers on energy manipulation, matter manipulation, molecular reconstruction, telepathy, telekinesis, and full cosmic awareness. He can perceive Superman's weaknesses instantly and replicate kryptonite or red sun radiation effortlessly. He can rewrite matter, disrupt solar energy, or alter Clark's biology. Superman can still win. Surfer has jobbed countless times, but the Surfer, at his best, is absolutely capable of ending Superman. Captain America, for all his heart and valor, has no path to victory. He might earn Clark's respect more than anyone on this list, but respect isn't enough in this kind of fight. Blue Marvel lands somewhere in the middle. He's powerful, immense strength, antimatter manipulation, FTL combat. But his feats don't consistently match the legends he's often hyped alongside. He can tag high-tier beings like Sentry or Hyperion, but Superman outclasses him significantly in strength, speed, and experience. Sentry, however, changes the equation. Remove his chronic instability for a moment, as hypothetical as that might be, and you're left with a being repeatedly described as omnipotent, immortal, limitless, someone who stalemates gods, warps reality, and exerts molecular control on a scale that rivals cosmic entities. The Void amplifies this further. In a perfectly stable mental state, Sentry could indeed overpower Superman. It wouldn't be easy, it wouldn't be guaranteed, but it's one of the few cases where Superman is not objectively the favorite. The Thing, once Marvel's poster child of strength, has simply been surpassed over time. While Ben Grimm's heart is immeasurable, his power ceiling is nowhere near what's needed. He cannot beat Superman, not anymore. Captain Marvel can hit hard, especially in binary, but even at her best, she has never demonstrated the capacity to hang with characters of Superman's level. She can hurt him. She cannot defeat him. Scarlet Witch, however, flips the script entirely. At her highest potential, Wanda Maximoff is a multiversal threat. Reality warping, probability manipulation, chaos magic that breaks narratives and rewrites existence. Superman's well-documented magical vulnerability becomes a critical weakness here. Wanda is fragile physically, but if she fires first, if she taps into her full reality-breaking arsenal, she can defeat him, possibly instantly. She is one of the few who doesn't need strength or durability. Her power simply bypasses both. Thor vs. Superman remains one of the most iconic cross-publisher discussions in history. Two gods, two symbols, two titans. Over decades of storytelling, their battles have gone back and forth. Both have traded victories. Both have pushed each other to the brink. Today, Thor wields the power of multiple Allfathers. Superman counters with the speed advantage. Thor counters again with magical weaponry and universe-level versatility. Clark counters with overwhelming acceleration and pure, unfiltered force. This is, and always has been, a true 50-50 matchup. Either could win, neither wins easily. And then there's the Hulk, a being whose potential increases without limit. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. With the Green Door, the One Below All, and recent cosmic upgrades, Hulk's resilience and strength scale into metaphysical territory. In raw physical might alone, Hulk may actually surpass Superman at his peak. But fights aren't decided by strength alone. Superman's speed, battlefield control, intelligence, and diverse powers give him the advantage in the majority of cases. It's close. It's brutal. It's 50-50 leaning toward Clark, but never a fight Clark walks away from unscathed. And with all that considered, the ranking becomes clear. Most Marvel heroes can land hits, but not win. A handful can fight him evenly. And a very rare few, Silver Surfer, Sentry, Scarlet Witch, possess the esoteric, reality-bending abilities needed to put down the Man of Steel. But Superman still stands as the gold standard of superheroes for a reason. He's the perfect intersection of strength, speed, durability, power, and heart. In the end, even among Marvel's greatest champions, Superman remains Superman. Verdict: only the most broken cosmic or magical Marvel heroes can beat him. The rest fall short against the Man of Tomorrow. Feel free to join the discussion in the comments and let me know which heroes you want dissected in the next matchup.